What are we looking for?
Salt and pepper grinders.
Salt and pepper grinders.
Always salt and pepper.
That one's good.
Those are hilarious. Or you get bullseye.
Bullseye doesn't come with another one?
Nope, bullseye's on his own. He is worth enough to be on his own. Hi guys.
Where are we today?
Ralph Brennan's Jazz Kitchen in downtown Disney.
We got some fun drinks too. What'd you get?
I got the Cajun Bloody Mary.
I got mint julep with a little bit of secret sauce in it.
We've got our wonderful gumbo for you.
Awesome. Thank you so
You're
much.
Thank you
very
so much.
welcome. There you go.
Thank you.
And we got a gumbo appetizer that he just poured for us.
Which looks beautiful and smells
Very good.
delicious. I always want a drink that comes with a sword in it.
I know. Yours comes with stuff. Mine just has a mint leaf in it.
Mine gets snacks and swords.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's good.
Excited to try this.
I'm very excited.
Your spoon.
It's really good.
Yeah. That was a good call to get this. It's really good. How was your drink?
It's really good. Do you want to try it?
Yeah. So this is the Cajun
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Like a big kid sip.
I got a piece of ice right at the front. There's a little spice to it, mainly because of the salt on the rim, but there's a little hint of something crisp in the after thing. It tastes like celery a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's a celery little.
It's a refreshing Bloody Mary. It's not like those Bloody Marys that you get that you're like, this is a meal.
This is nice for a hot day.
Yeah, and it's a hot day today too. So you want to try mine? This is the mint julep. So it's a bourbon mint julep. So an adult mint julep.
It's really good. It is not near as sweet as what you get in the park though.
No, it's
Yeah.
still refreshing, but it's
Really
definitely
good.
not like Disney mint julep. But
Yeah,
it
that-
does have that essence.
Yeah, that little bit of mint that you get is really nice. It really works with the whiskey flavor in there.
This gumbo is so good.
It is really good. I'm glad we got the large size
Mm-hmm.
because then I wouldn't have shared.
No, you probably wouldn't have. All right, Melissa, what did we get?
We got shrimp and grits. Barbecue shrimp and grits.
Barbecue shrimp.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
It does look really good.
You ready to dive in? Are you gonna go for grits first, or are you gonna go for shrimp first?
I'm gonna go grits first because I grew up eating grits. So
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, you go first and tell me what you think.
Oh, it's good. It's really good.
Yeah?
I don't like it. Yeah. Let's see how this is. What do you think?
It's good. It's got a little bit more citrus to it than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
A little lemony to it.
Yeah. It's
Tasty.
really good. Like really well done. Not super chewy.
Yeah,
That's a lot to live up to right there.
I know.
Yeah,
That's going to be a lot to live up to.
it is.
And the spice is just starting to kick in.
Really good.
Yeah.
I love that spice though.
Yeah, it's okay.
Love Cajun food. I mean, we destroyed that.
Yeah, we destroyed that. And now we're using a wet wipe to clean up the aftermath. It was so good.
It was so good.
I don't know if you can tell. So what do you think? Are we going to do some beignets to go?
Oh yeah.
Beignets for days?
Definitely beignets for days. I never say no to beignets. And beignets to go.
Yeah, that's the cool thing that I didn't know that Jazz Kitchen did was they have a little to-go area. So if you just wanted to come and grab something and take it with you, that is an option.
One eternity later.
Welcome back to the kitchen. As you know, we were at Ralph Brennan's Jazz Kitchen, and we had a wonderful lunch with lots of yummy things, but we did get beignets at the end of it. The sad part was Melissa and I were really excited to eat the beignets, but we forgot to film it. So we thought we'd come home and make Disney beignets here, and we're actually gonna, instead of just making them into squares, we're gonna try to make them into Mickey ears like they do in the park. For this recipe, we're gonna need half a teaspoon of dry yeast, 1/4 a cup of warm water around 105 degrees, 1/4 a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of vegetable shortening, half a teaspoon of salt, half a cup of heavy cream, 1 egg, and then you're going to need 4 cups of all-purpose flour and a half a cup of boiling water. To get this started, we're going to take that active dry yeast and we're going to pour it right into that little bit of water, and we're going to get that stirred up, and we're going to let that sit for about 5 minutes while that yeast gets activated. While our yeast is setting, we're going to combine all the other ingredients into our bowl. So we're going to take our sugar, salt, egg, shortening, heavy cream, and we have our half a cup of boiling water that we just took off the stove. So we're going to mix those all together. Alright, so now we're going to add
5 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Guess so. I know. Go, dough hook, go.
Yeah. This is our own dough hook.
This is the old-fashioned way before dough hook.
Before KitchenAid made mixers.
Yeah. Back in the day.
We call it Joe Aids.
Were they?
No, they're probably fine.
I think they're just called arms.
Arms. Hands. They're going to be as good as Tiana's.
Maybe they'll even be better.
Do you think they're going to be as good as in the park?
Nothing's as good as in the park.
Because
You're in the park. Yeah, I mean, but we can still put them in a paper bag and shake them up with powdered sugar, and so it will.
And that's
still
the fun
be
part.
good.
Shaking them up with the powdered sugar.
Putting that powdered sugar then into your coffee when you're done with the beignets is also
man.
really good.
We were so hyper that night. Well, okay, I was so hyper that night.
That's true. That really was you.
I mean, it doesn't take much for me to get hyper.
It
So.
does not. He's one of those people.
Now that that's all mixed, we're going to let this sit for 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, we're going to roll it out to about 1/4 of an inch thick. Cut out our Mickey shapes, and then we're going to drape a cloth over them and let them sit for another 1.5 hours or so and let them double in size before we're ready to fry. So right now, this one's going to take a quick little nap. We'll see you guys in 30 minutes, and we'll cut out some shapes.
A few moments later.
It's been 30 minutes. Our dough has risen a little bit, so we're going to start to take it out and roll it. We want to roll it to about 1/4 of an inch or 6 millimeters or so. Alright, once we roll it out, we're going to cut it into shapes. And then we're going to take those shapes, cover them up, and let them sit for about 1.5 hours. These are going to be some big Mickeys. Hope you can hear our dogs barking in the background. I think they want beignets. What do you think, Melissa?
They always want beignets.
They always want beignets.
I always want beignets.
I know. It's like a key thing that you want when you get to the parks.
I do. I love beignets.
Pizza, what do you think?
I like
Beignets?
beignets.
You like beignets?
Did you want a beignet? You want a beignet.
You want a
Baba. Yeah.
Give my beignets room to grow. Ha 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 ha. Get it?
Room to grow.
Ba-dum-dum-tsh. Alright, we have 8 beignets.
And we'll just cut those into little squares or something.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to cover those up.
Little night time.
Little night time. I'm going to cover these ones up. I don't want to use a wet towel, so I'll just grab a paper towel. Cover that up. So cover those ones up. We're going to let them sit and rise for about 1.5 hours, and then we'll be back and we'll start frying them up.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
2 hours later.
Our beignets have sat and risen a little bit more to just about maybe a little bit double the size. And now it's time to fry them up. So we have about 2.5, 3 inches of oil at 350 degrees. And so we're gonna go ahead and lay our first one in, and I'm gonna lay it away because I don't want it to splatter me. And you wanna fry these for about 2 to 3 minutes. And so we're gonna let it sit on one side for a little bit, and then we're gonna flip it. And we'll see how we did.
Got pretty fluffy.
Yeah, that one is. Look at that thing. All right, let's flip it over. All right, there's one.
Right, that looks delicious and golden brown.
Yeah, let's do it
Can't
now.
wait to get some powdered sugar on that.
So I'm gonna place it. Look at these things go.
And we are using chopsticks to flip them because that seemed like the easiest thing.
Oh, that one's heavy. True Disney fashion, we're gonna dress these up with obviously powdered sugar. What else do you put on a beignet? I mean, you could probably put some cinnamon or something like that on. But so we have some powdered sugar.
Oh, and sometimes you get like raspberry jam.
So I'm gonna put a little bit in this bag. Now, Melissa, how many did you order? Did you order 3 or 6?
Today, apparently, I ordered like 10. But let's start with just 3 and see how it goes.
Let's do 1 at first and test it out.
Okay. Test kitchen style.
Test kitchen. So, powdered sugar in a bag. Shake it up. I probably look like a doofus. Oh, Mickey lost his ears.
Did you kill Mickey?
He lost his ears.
No. That's okay.
I mean, he is very well
Well,
powdered
powdered.
sugar.
I have a feeling that's not how they shake them up at Disney.
Apparently, I was a little rough with mine.
Well, I think they put sugar on top of them and tell you to shake them.
Well, let's try that again. We'll be a little bit more gentle. Okay. Powdered sugar. Lightly tossing.
There you
Not
go.
so
Not so violently.
violently.
Ooh, look at the powdered sugar cloud that came out. Oh, that one looks beautiful.
You ready to taste it?
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to taste it first or do you want me to?
You can taste first. You made them.
It's so good.
Are these acceptable?
Yeah, they're really thick. Did you get a little powdered sugar down the throat? You got a little powdered sugar down the throat.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. These are really good. They're, like I said, they're a little more dense than what you get in the land. And they look like it too.
Mm-hmm. But there is nothing wrong with these beignets.
No, these are good. I probably put powdered sugar all over them.
You sure do?
Now you know how to do some
Right.
beignets. Like I said, link to the recipe will be in the description. Make sure to give this a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we'll be back again for some more tasting. What do you think we're going to taste next?
I don't know.
I'm thinking churros.
Oh, churros.
It's been a long time since I've had a churro, so
Churros are Joe's weakness.
I don't know.
If they made peanut butter churros, you'd be done for.
That would be. We could do that. We could try it.
do
We could
that.
figure that
I
out.
think we could do churros with peanut butter dipping
Churros
sauce.
with peanut butter dipping sauce.
All right, guys. This
All right,
is what
everybody.
it's gonna be.
That's what it's gonna be. All right. Have fun. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.